Rated M for mature.
Don't let your kids watch it!
Ah, spoiler alert.
Hey there, Artie!
And gas.
April 18th, QB Manor, Forbidden Chamber. Here's the Chamber of Secrets. What are you predicting?
Morgan Faye's in there.
You
Drinking
think
paint.
Morgan Faye is drinking paint in here?
I don't know.
I promise you you're wrong.
These doors need. Oh,
These
never mind.
doors need some serious oil.
Ah! That was like nails on a chalkboard!
Oh, right. Forgot about those super good ears of yours.
Feathers.
Look! More feathers.
Oh, if it isn't one of LaBelle's lotions!
What the heck is that? Is that a Tenmataro statue? But there's something odd about it.
Ugh, all I know is I don't like it, but I can't explain why.
You okay, Athena? You look kind of pale. You're not scared, are you?
What, of this thing? Don't make me laugh!
Really? Hey, look!
What? What is it?
Over there on the left, there's a bunch of staves on this rack.
Stabs.
They kind of look like the staff we saw earlier.
You mean the one Jinxie said she saw Tenmataro carrying?
Yeah, I bet our Tenmataro impersonator really did come in here at some point.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's search the place.
Actually, like, this is the real, like, an actual demon. And then he breaks out, and then he becomes the main villain of the game. It's like, the main villain of this game is an actual demon.
Listen.
Hey, buddy. Whoa, that's one big statue. Must be something like 15 feet tall. And look, this Tenmataro has a staff! But the Tenmataro in the scroll didn't have one.
I wonder why.
I feel like this could be significant, but why? Let's take a closer look. First, to go around this table here.
Apollo, are you sure that's a good idea?
Hey, it looks like there's some sort of compartment in the base of the statue.
Don't open it! Who knows what might be in there? It's like 50,000 rats. Like in Indiana Jones.
It's just a big empty compartment. And from all the dust and cobwebs, I'd say it hasn't been opened in a really long time.
That's enough, Apollo. Let's shut it and...
Wait, there is something in here.
Ew.
Looks like some sort of figure. But it's so dusty, I can't tell what it's supposed to be.
Let's get Emma Sky in here.
Wonder what it's doing here. Forbidden Chamber figure added to the court record.
Okay, can we look at LaBelle's thing?
Yeah. This hasn't been opened in a couple thousand years. Clearly.
Yup.
What's this? Whatever it is, the packaging is really gaudy. And the fact that there's no dust on it means it hasn't been here for very long.
Oh! It's hand cream! Let's see what brand it is. Le Sous LaBelle?
Je suis.
Je suis LaBelle?
LaBelle? What the? He's a bad guy!
What?
But then, what did that mean Mr. LaBelle was here?
I guess so. But why?
Well, whoever was dressed up like Tenmataro must have taken a staff from here in the Forbidden Chamber. And that same person probably dropped this hand cream at that time.
In other words, the Tenmataro impersonator we're looking for is none other than... the idiot.
Florent LaBelle! Who could have guessed? This might be a big break for us in court tomorrow.
Might be? We have it cornered! Like, I would love to see Black Quill be like, bah. I figured, I got you out of this.
Hey, you dotard. Don't you know Je suis LaBelle brand hair cream has been around for thousands of years? That proves nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Like, this is literally like, hey, it's the dude. Let's talk about Florent. We got, tears up document. Like, tears up, like,
Yeah.
blackmail letter. Interesting. Gives us his,
Gave
like,
false testimony already.
like, that already, like, has a problem. Gave false testimony. Has his hand cream, like, his own brand inside the Forbidden Chamber that's supposedly not been opened or touched.
With all of the feathers that
With
were
all
dragged
the
on top of the blood.
feathers.
Justice Dono, you see there's a window on the top of the Forbidden Chamber. Clearly LaBelle just threw it in from above to fool us. That's what happened.
That's exactly what happened. Now all we have to do is get the truth from Tenmataro.
Hand cream added to the court record.
Who wants to bet Je suis LaBelle is just gonna, like, lock us in here? You can't go to the trial tomorrow.
Black feathers. They look exactly like the ones in the Fox Chamber. Everyone else is too stupid to figure out the folding screen.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Yeah.
Everyone was stupid. This means that the killer must have been in here at some point. The question is, why?
Maybe the Tenmataro costume was hidden in here. I mean, if someone carried it through the manor, it would have stuck out like a sore thumb.
But when did the killer get in here? The mayor snatched the Forbidden Chamber key when the killer hit him on the head. That means the killer could only have gotten in here before the murder.
Wow, this is one tough riddle, alright.
Here lies
Looks like a
Tenmataro.
gravestone or something.
It reads, here lies Tenmataro, age 80. Cause of death, choked on a chicken bone.
Say it ain't so! Besides, that sounds more like an autopsy report than an epitaph, if you ask me. Here lies poor old Fred. A great big rock fell on his head. Wait, you're joking around because you're scared. It's your coping mechanism.
I'm not scared.
Breakout Central, right here, baby. Cut it out, Widget!
Denial is strong in this one. Here hath Tenmataro been imprisoned.
So many things to examine.
Stone lantern. I mean, no one's gone in here for a day.
Like those Japanese garden lamps that are totally in Japanifornia. Where's the switch?
Lamps like these are lit by fire, not electricity, so there is no switch.
Oh, here it is.
What?!
It was hidden out of sight.
I see Tenmataro's cell has been outfitted with all of the amenities a yokai could want. I demand air conditioning, mortals!
And that is something of new technology.
Oh look, there's an air vent here too. He does have air conditioning!
I guess even forbidden chambers need proper ventilation.
But I don't think anyone could reach this one either.
Yeah, and there's nothing to stand on around here. It's probably like, my air vent from my office goes to the forbidden chamber. And then I could get out. Like, there's no lock on the door inside the forbidden chamber. If you just open the door, it's just like,
Hi!
yeah. I wonder where this vent leads.
Well, the Fox Chambers vent didn't branch this way, so...
Maybe it doesn't have anything to do with this case after all. Oh, I
That's
think
the
it
loser's
does.
way out.
Yeah.
Is that a fire extinguisher?
Or is that dynamite?
Looks like an old scroll, and there's something drawn on it.
This is what it says. When the traveler comes to the man with the gold, you present the gold to the man and bow to it.
Unless I'm mistaken, it looks like an old guy. Some sort of monk, maybe?
A monk? What are you talking about?
You know, people that take walks in the mountains as a form of spiritual training.
Wouldn't that just be a hiker?
The guy in the picture doesn't look like he's doing this for fun, Athena.
Oh look, there's some yellow thing strapped to his back.
It's really Uncle Norm's kick-ass mustard.
Oh yeah, it better be. That stuff is good. Oh, there's more to it. Light the gold on fire.
Whoa, it's turning into Tenmataro!
What's this scroll getting at? Is that how Tenmataro was born?
He was born from Uncle Norm's kick-ass mustard? It can't be!
That's how everything is born.
Well, whatever it is, it's definitely creepy. And that's all we gotta say about that. Here are the staves. Hey, there's a bunch of staves here, and it looks like one's missing. The Tenmataro Jinxie saw must have taken it. Why, though?
I'd have to agree. These look like the one Detective Fulbright showed us.
Why do you think there are so many here?
Maybe they're spares. Tenmataro might be, you know, absent-minded or something. But the fact that he has spare staves handy, well, it shows that he's aware of his faults and is trying to deal with them. Or at least that's my take on it.
Maybe this will remind her to deal with her own faults. But I won't hold my breath. That was rude.
Guess that about wraps it up. What now?
We should probably talk to some of the witnesses again.
You mean like Mr. Filch and Jinxie?
Yeah, I really want to ask Mr. Filch about the village superstitions and Tenmataro.
Move.
He's probably in the foyer watching wrestling again.
Yeah, he always is.
April 18th, it's Kiwi Manor in the foyer. It's the curse! The curse! The curse of Tenmataro!
Eek!
You outsiders are ignoring them superstitions at our peril! Mind your own business, will ya? Ah! Ouch! What's all this about a curse? Tenmataro's gonna curse us all unless you stop sticking your nose in where it don't belong. Stop the investigation! Listen to what them superstitions say!
Right. How about obeying the law before you go obeying the superstitions?
Huh?
Hey, what are you doing with Widget around your neck? He's mine! You know better than to go around stealing people's stuff like that.
The same goes for my bracelet! Sorry, I promise I won't do it again. You've already
suck.
promised that.
He's almost kidnapped my sweet little Widget. The big jerk.
I'm so sorry! I guess you can't teach an old raccoon dog new tricks. As long as we have him here, I guess we should ask him about what happened. That smile of his is real creepy.
I hate him.
Yeah, he's not great.
I can't believe you did that. It's one thing to steal a pair of shoes, but to steal Widget? Well, my
Yipes!
entire ear is ringing.
Mercy! I can't seem to control myself. It's that thieving blood running in my veins. Thieving blood? What's that supposed to mean? Glad you asked.
He's a descendant of Aladdin.
The infamous bandit Azuki Kozo was my grandpappy. Take a gander at this. What exactly am I looking at? Looks like another one of those yokai to me. That is one ugly man.
Wow.
It's none other than the Azuki Kozo. Robbed up from the rich to give to the poor, he did.
Robin Hood.
And he'd leave one of these figures at the scene of the crime. What's more, I'm his grandson because he was my grandpappy. Wow, you don't say. Thieves' honor, it's the honest truth. Ah, the sloshing sound of Azuki beans scrapping together in the dead of night. It's the magical sound of dirty money getting washed clean from giving out to the poor. I am Azuki Kozo, washer of money, giver outer of wealth, reborn.
What did we were talking about Azuki beans earlier. What were we talking about them for?
That was for the Insomniac, yokai.
Okay. Forget the money. You should be washing yourself of this nasty habit.
Wait a second. This figure looks familiar. Yes, it looks just like that old dusty figure we found in the Forbidden Chamber. Forbidden Chamber figure updated in the court record. Hey! What are you doing with that there figure? Oh, this? We found it in the Forbidden Chamber. Looks like it had been there for practically forever.
You went into the Forbidden Chamber?
Could mean that my grandpappy broke into the Forbidden Chamber way back. Hey, that reminds me. He once told me there's treasure in that there chamber. Treasure? I don't want to be mean, but how in the world did his butt-ugly grandpappy procreate?
There's lots of butt-ugly people out there, Artie. Not everyone's blessed with being beautiful.
I know that. Oh!
What?
Oh yeah, so my neighbors have been launching fireworks
Oh!
for the last couple of nights, so...
Yeah, it's a
We can see-
4th of July weekend right now.
They're not loud, too, so they won't even pick up on here.
Nice. No, the ones near our house yesterday.
Okay, the house over, like, that direction, they were doing... And I'm not gonna say Disney-quality fireworks, but they were
doing
really
really
high-quality
big, yeah.
fireworks. Lots of colors.
There was a family, you know the ones that have the screaming children next door?
Yeah.
They were shooting off, like, insanely big fireworks.
Probably very loud.
So we watched those.
What do you know about the treasure in the Forbidden Chamber? Only that it's the greatest get-rich-quick chance in the universe. Grandpappy told me all about it. Said there's an amazing treasure in there. There's something amazing in there? Didn't see anything like that, though. Oh, he was talking about the Bell, like, brand cologne. It's a real treasure, and he doesn't sell it anywhere.
Yep.
It was made by LaBelle's grandpappy.
Yup.
He sucked, too. Your grandfather didn't by chance already steal it, did he? Seeing how there was one of his figures in there just might be it. That's grandpappy for ya. Bet he washed that treasure up real good before handing it out to the poor. Oh, of course, because He was so righteous. In court, you mentioned seeing Tenmataro near the scene of the crime. Ah, sorry I didn't come clean right away, but them superstitions got the better of me. The people of Ninetales Vale sure seem like a superstitious bunch. I'm not surprised you wouldn't want to talk about seeing Tenmataro. Darn right! Them superstitions scare me out of my wits, I tell ya! That's why I'm gonna go do exactly what they say from now on. So you plan on staying here in Ninetales Vale? Yep, I'm gonna keep living right here and keep with the old ways, just like Grandpappy did. Them superstitions are like a rule book to me. Wait, so you're saying that you actually believe in those old wives' tales? Are you? Ain't you been listening to a word I said? You're going to do exactly what them superstitions say? Well, I say that's baloney. Because we have a barfed up key.
No.
It's clearly written right here. Ignoring the superstitions will cost you your soul. There is, however, one way to save it. Your immediate departure from the village. Yeah! So according to this, you shouldn't even be here, let alone talking with us. You said you plan on staying right here in Ninetales Vale. But if you really believed in the superstitions, you would have been long gone by now. I know you've been lying to me. Time to come clean, Mr. Filch. Yipes! You were lying about believing in the superstitions, weren't you? Sorry, but I didn't have no choice. So what was the real reason why you couldn't talk about seeing Tenmataro? It's all that pretty boy's fault, Mr. LaBelle, if you know what I mean. He told me not to say a word about seeing Tenmataro. Said if I did, then he'd help me, he'd do to me what them superstitions said would happen. So it was Mr. LaBelle who muzzled you? Why would Mr. LaBelle want to scare you into silence? Mr. LaBelle was trying to protect that little maid girl. It was on account of that rumor, the one about her being possessed. That rumor again.
I guess we really do have to talk to Mayor Tenma about the possession rumor.
Dude, every time you do that, we know you're pickpocketing us. Watch it! Village superstitions stolen by Phineas Filch.
Hey!
I'll be taking this back now. Kind of like family to me. It was his book to begin with. You could have just asked instead of stealing it.
Was that all we wanted to ask Mr. Filch?
Yeah, I think that was it. Let's go see Mr. Tenmataro one more time. Just thinking about dealing with that yokai again makes me want to say pass.
Detention. No? She be gone.
Oh, are there more fireworks outside?
I hear him.
We're close to the end of the investigation, I think, so. April 18th, detention center, visitors room.
Lord Tenma! Your attorneys are here to see you, your malevolence!
Why are you speaking like that?
Oh, Mayor Tenma, you've returned.
Yes, well, Jinxie came by earlier to apply a new charm to my head. It seems to be suppressing the demon within me. That's a relief. Maybe we'll actually get somewhere this time. So, what can I do for you today? We'd like to ask about the rumor that Jinxie is possessed.
Ka-ka-ka-ka!
Ugh! She allegedly left the yokai evidence at the scene while under a demon's power. At least, that's what the prosecution is going to claim at tomorrow's trial. Huh? No matches this warning charm for me! Ah! The charm!
Tenmataro's back!
Those foolish mortals! They shall regret blaming that child for my doings! Oh, I blew it! That question brought that yokai back. And he probably won't drop the act until Jinxie's name is cleared either. We'd like to ask you about something your aide Florent LaBelle mentioned. Did you know Jinxie is rumored to be possessed? I know not of what you speak! You're not trying to protect Jinxie, are you? I, Tenmataro, Demon Lord of the Yokai, protect a mere mortal! Ka-ka-ka-ka! No affections do I possess for your race of humans! Please, we already proved that there was a third party disguised as a yokai at the scene. But if you deny that tomorrow, we'll never be able to clear Mayor Tenma's name. But I have already told you I know not of what you speak!
I don't think we'll get anything more out of him.
It's all over unless we can somehow prove that Jinxie didn't plant the yokai evidence.
Hey, Apollo, I think I've got this one. I think I can prove that she didn't do it.
Really?
Sure. I should be able to use psychology to explain the whole possession thing.
Knock yourself out then. Wow, Athena's really something. I can really count on her when it counts.
Mayor Tenma, Jinxie isn't possessed. I believe her so-called possession episodes are a form of somnambulism.
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 Somnambulism? You mean sleepwalking?
Yeah, I believe she's exhibiting a rare form of the disorder. It's usually brought on by repressed stress. Mr. Mayor, didn't her symptoms start soon after she began her job in Ninetales Vale?
She's not even from Ninetales Vale. She just joined. She just got a new job, and then she's like, I must obey the yokai.
Okay, that I forgot. Yikes!
Yikes, what happened at that job? When the child visited last, she did speak of dreading yokai and how they rob her of sleep each night.
I knew it! That lack of sleep is causing her to enter an unconscious state. And that means she can't be trying to protect you, or at least not on a conscious level.
So then, the Tenmataro that was spotted at the manor wasn't Jinxie. Sleepwalking, eh? That would indeed explain the affair. Look! Tenmataro's spirit! It's left the mayor's body.
Can you tell us the truth now, Mr. Mayor Tenma?
Very well. It's the least I could do for a superb exorcist such as you.
Mayor Tenma, you didn't leave those feathers and tracks at the scene, did you?
I did not. Neither I nor Jinxie have anything to do with that. That was the killer's doing, no doubt.
I knew it!
You suspect Florent is behind all this. But why? Did he really want Ninetales Vale that badly? Can you think of any reason why? Looking back, he did seem fixated on Tenmataro for a spell. Ah! Could it be? Perhaps he was attempting to release Tenmataro. He's evil enough to do it. That's crazy! Are you saying that yokai is real? Whatever the case, Tenmataro brings nothing but pain and misfortune. It's as the superstitions warn, you must not gaze upon him or free him from his prison. But how could people actually believe that?
Well, at least we know who's behind this whole Tenmataro thing now.
Yeah, and I think we need to have another nice long chat with Mr. Bell. Your dinner is ready, your malevolence! Ha! An offering to the Demon King! You may place it right there!
Oh my gosh.
Oh, the kitchen crew poured their heart and soul into making it! Did they now? Souls happen to be a favorite of mine! Just hold the hearts next time. Ka-ka-ka-ka! Yes, your malevolence! I'll remember that. How long is he planning to keep up this yokai charade?
Well...
Yeah, so he was just faking it, in case you
Was he
didn't know.
really?
Yeah, he was just faking the whole possession. It took me a while to figure that out, but yeah, he's not actually possessed by any spirit.
Wow.
That was an act.
I actually kind of hate that.
you wanted
much.
it to be like an actual yokai.
Not really, but like... He was being so annoying, you wouldn't break the act when, like... I don't know. Like, we had actually stuff that was
He was
important.
putting it on basically to protect his daughter.
Which yeah, but like...
Well, we've already talked to Mr. Filch and Mayor Tenma, so... Why don't we go see Florent LaBelle next? Now we know the truth. He won't be able to claim that the Tenmataro was Jinxie or the mayor anymore. I guess he'll just destroy more evidence.
But the real question is, how are we going to get him to admit it was him?
Oh, we won't.
April
It's
18th.
April 18th, QB Manor
Manor.
Foyer. Okay, now let's practice that again, Filchy. From the top. Mr. LaBelle was in the foyer at the time of the crime.
Wow.
And, when we, heard a scream, heck, what was the next part again? Darg! You have the memory capacity of a flea! This is the 30th time, you know! Now, 100 times more, and we're done. What on earth are they practicing? Oh, I ain't cut out for this. Whoopsie daisy. Oh! Oh, I'm begging your pardon, Mr. Lobel, sir. It's just all this practice, yipes! Unbelievable! What if you had sullied my outfit with those grubby paws of yours? Did Filch Lobel's wallet just now?
So, what do you think they're up to this time, Apollo?
Oh, it's you two. Eavesdropping, are we? Pff, you peasants are so tacky. Well, what do you want with me? Your confession to being the Tenmataro imposter would be nice right about now. One imposter among us.
Todos.
Toto,
I
I
got
don't think
some
we're in
down in
Yokai Lane
Africa.
anymore. Mr. Filch, fill me in on a conversation you two had about how you two told him not to say a word about seeing Tenmataro. Filch, you fool! Yipes! I told you nothing good would come from you running your mouth. So why did you want to keep Mr. Filch quiet like that, Mr. Lobel? Why, to protect darling little Jinxie, of course. But Jinxie was never really possessed. She was sleepwalking. Being asleep at the time, she couldn't have been consciously lying to protect the mayor, or trying to protect him. That also means she couldn't have possibly been Tenmataro. Interesting. But where are you going with this? Since you asked so politely, I believe you have a different reason for trying to keep Mr. Filch quiet. That reason would be to deflect doubt away from the one who was really Tenmataro. Now this is getting interesting. Are you insinuating that I'm Tenmataro? I'm so sorry to disappoint, but I'm nothing of the sort. Yeah, Tenmataro's way cooler than you.
Yeah.
That's right. Mr. Obel even told me that Tenmataro was a jinx, so yeah. I said Tenmataro was Jinxie, you fool. Honestly, you have the memory capacity of a flea. Practice it 100 more times. Yipes. So, have you been called to testify tomorrow? Yes, and I'm so looking forward to my courtroom debut. But you'll just have to wait until then.
It's so weird because we've got two screens up. One screen, his hair is blue. The other screen, it's purple.
Yeah, this TV doesn't have great visual quality to it, that's why. Oh, I'll be waiting with a special piece of evidence I've been saving just for you. Filchy! Wake up, you lazy bones! Tot? What? Was I sleeping? Ugh. Huh, must have been that sweet cologne of yours, Mr. Lobel. Huh, made me right sleepy, it did. Well, it's time for your lesson on what to do and say tomorrow. Oh, I'm begging ya! Not another lesson! I ain't cut out for this thinking and remembering stuff. Ah! Right up the schnozzle! Keep quiet and do exactly as I say. Can we testify about this tomorrow?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
seriously.
Like, this is kind of
completely
abuse.
illegal.
Yeah.
No! Please! Anything but another lesson!
There they go. Missed our chance to get the truth out of him.
Yeah, but we'll get the proof we need in court tomorrow, one way or another. All that's left now is till that lie Jinxie told. We better go clear that up before tomorrow.
You think they're done questioning Jinxie?
Maybe. Let's go see if she's over on Yokai Lane shopping for more charms.
Always.
April 18th, Ninetales Vale, Yokai Lane. I like Ton Umbrella.
Tongue umbrella's cool. It moves too.
Not again.
Cursed Ninetales Fox, the time for setting the score is nigh. My grudge has but festered over time. At last vengeance will be mine. She must be sleepwalking again!
Maybe if I speak softly, I won't startle her and get a charm plastered on my forehead. Psst! Jinxie!
Oh, hello, Mr. Demon Lawyer. My charms must have fallen off again.
Maybe you should put tape on them. Oh, guess I can avoid a charm slap by toning down my cords of steel.
Are they done questioning you, Jinxie? Uh-huh. And on the way back, I stopped here to buy a new charm that was just released.
It's the new version of the charm.
Of the charm.
Now protects you against cannibals. That's a pretty important charm to have.
Yeah, but wouldn't you have that in the past more than now? It's not like now there's a new...
It took a while.
There's not a new resurgence of cannibalism, hopefully.
I hope not. Which one?
Oh, the one with the nine-tailed fox and the Tenmataro. It shows them dancing together.
Really? Two bitter rivals dancing together?
Uh-huh. It's a charm for rebuilding burnt bridges.
Oh, right. For the municipal merger issue.
No, it's for the demon lawyer and the insomniac prosecutor. It'll stop you two from fighting like you did in the court this morning.
We weren't fighting. It was just a spirited debate. It's what we lawyers act!
No fighting.
Charm slapped again.
Apollo, if you're done playing around, let's figure out what she was lying about. I wasn't lying. Why would I lie? I know everything.
She looks very paranoid. Jinxie, it seems like you're starting to remember things. You already said that the feathers and tracks weren't there when you discovered the crime. Have you remembered anything else that seems important?
Like what?
Tell us what you saw that day. Maybe you'll remember something else this time.
When I opened the door, Papa and Alderman Kyubi were collapsed in the fox chamber. That's when Papa told me to call an ambulance and the police. That's all he said before he passed out in the chair.
I knew it. She's holding something back. Why do we start there? That's all you said. Where should we look? She's so fidgety
fingers.
already. Her what?
The finger. Never mind, I guess not the finger.
Listen again.
Maybe it's somewhere on her face?
No, it's definitely the fingers. It's just on the first part.
Gotcha!
The perceives are way easier in this.
Yeah.
You were very nervous when you said that's all he said, weren't you? I know because I saw your fingers move as if you were going to slap someone with a charm. Listen to me, Jinxie. This is very important. Did Mayor Tenma say anything else to you?
It was nothing. He was just talking in his sleep.
Talking in his sleep? So you admit that he did say something else?
How could you tell? Only a demon could have such powers.
The background did look kind of demonic. Also, her plate cracked, but it's okay. She used Freddy Fish 5 glue to just seal it back together
seriously.
again. What you remember.
Like I said, he was just talking in his sleep. I mean, why else would Papa say something like that?
Could you be a little more specific?
Before,
Oh, that's a sad CG.
Now I feel bad for giving her such a dumb voice.
Yeah. It's so.
It's because she's probably only in this. Watch, she'll be Maggie Bird and she'll appear everywhere. Before he fainted, he said,
Forgive me, Jinxie. I killed Alderman Kyubi.
He said what?
The mayor actually confessed to the crime? But he didn't mean it. He couldn't possibly have known what he was saying. He was probably possessed, or maybe he was in the middle of a nightmare.
A nightmare? No, this is a nightmare. This is one statement I wish I'd never heard. What in the world are we going to do now?
Yeah, seriously. That's a confession.
Return to the basics? That's right. Always believe in your client, no matter what happens. That is a lawyer's greatest and most trusted weapon. Right. Just believe in my client, even if all I can see ahead is darkness and despair.
Jinxie, does Prosecutor Blackquill know about your father's confession?
Yeah, I told him all about it.
I didn't mention it when he was questioning me. I mean, there's no way Pop's the killer. Why would the mayor confess like that?
Could he really have been dreaming or simply delirious?
Who knows? But I sure feel like I'm in the living nightmare right now. Apollo, what are we going to do about tomorrow's trial? The crime scene was locked tight until Jinxie arrived, and our clients even confessed. Not only that, Jinxie's been accused of planting yokai evidence. Both the mayor and Jinxie are going to prison if we don't do something!
I know. Well, let's see here. Our lack of a third party in the locked room is a major problem. Jinxie has testified that when she first opened the door, Alderman QB and Mayor Tenma were the only people she saw in the Fox Chamber.
But the real killer must have been hiding in there as well.
Considering the room was locked tight, that's the only logical explanation.
Our mystery person must have then fled the Fox Chamber when it was opened. And that's when Jinxie saw what she thought was Tenma Taro. But Papa and the Alderman were the only people there. I didn't see anyone else.
What's going on here? LaBelle's extremely pale, but he's far from transparent. I have new LaBelle brand invisibility spray.
You just have the Harry Potter invincibility cloak. Or
Invincibility cloak? That's a good one.
That would be nice to have for Voldemort.
So just, how did he hide himself at the scene of the crime? I can't believe you're still suspecting me. I'm like the least suspect person here. I was in medbay doing tasks the whole time.
Oh my gosh. Whatever it takes in court tomorrow, Apollo. We'll have to take down that dirty, rotten Tenma Taro, Florent LaBelle.
Right. We'll get him with a legal exorcism justice style. To be continued.
Wow.
This
That
case
was
is just
intense.
nuts.
And longer than I expected.
Second case is usually a bit on the long side.
Is it? I guess. Yeah, actually. Second case of the first game was,
Oh no, that was pretty short. That was the red-white case. That was short.
Oh, never mind. I was thinking that was the samurai case.
No,
that
that was case free. Alright, that's it for today, everybody. Thanks for watching. Tune in next time. We'll be going to the court again. And yeah, I wonder who do you think we're gonna have as witness, or do you think it's just LaBelle?
I think we're gonna have to have Jinxie speak again. I think Tenma Taro will be speaking on behalf of blah 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 blah. Well, if this is the last court period,
It is.
which it should be, then yeah, LaBelle's gonna get out there.
Okay. Well, we'll see that next time. Until we meet again, my friends. Have a great day, and God bless.